this morning. First is kindly take the notes of the things that we are going to discuss today and submit the requirements on time and avoid using the microphone unless necessary. Our lesson for today is scientific research. We have already discussed this in the previous topic, but we will re-emphasize what is or what are the types of scientific research. And given the scenarios, we're going to identify what type of research did the researchers conduct. Can you see the presentation? All right. Let's have a short review. A formal scientific undertaking that hopes to deepen human understanding in order to solve problems that affect society. Kindly type your answers in the chat box. A. Science. B. Research. C. Math. Or D. Literature. What is the answer? Right, the correct answer is B. Research. Bakit may V? Alright, very good students. Next question. Research that aims to discover new facts, basic or applied. We have here A, then change his mind. A. Any other answer? Discover new facts. The clue here is the aim of the research. The research wants to discover. Therefore, the answer is basic research. Next question. Research that aims to resolve issues or problems. Now, this is the main difference between these two. Kasi sinabing basic research, discovery, curiosity, clarification. Yan. Pagka sinabing applied, solve problems and address issues. So the answer is applied. Now, what type of research studies the relationship of variables? The relationship of variables. We have an example here before. Let's say the researcher wanted to correlate uh, family income and academic performance. So does it mean to say if a student belongs to a family with good income, does it mean to say he will also have a good grade in school? No. The relationship of variables. We have here A. Correct answer is descriptive research. The last question, research that studies the effects of variables. Example here is comparing the effect of fertilizer on plants. We have one group that we applied the fertilizer and we compare it to a control wherein we didn't apply fertilizer. The answer is experimental research. So that's it for our review. Types of research according to goal. First is basic or pure research. Research done in order to discover new facts. Research that seeks or that aims to seek answer to questions. Research that aims to satisfy curiosity. Pagka sinabing satisfy curiosity, you are unsure about something and you wanted to ascertain. That's you're curious about something because you do not know. In order to answer your question, you conducted research. Right. Types of research according to goal. We have applied research. Research that aims to apply knowledge in real life situations. Research aimed to solve problems affecting society. Research that has a direct application. So this is where the confusion begins. But if you are given a scenario, try to determine the goal of the researcher. What does the researcher want to achieve in his research? If the researcher wants to answer something or to know something, then it's basic research. If the researcher wants to solve a problem affecting society, then that is applied research. Let's have a short drill. Kindly type your answer here in the chat box. Let's say the researcher wanted to find out the effect of hours of computer usage to the academic performance. Let's say your situation today, if you are bombarded with a lot of homework, how does it affect your performance in school? That's the situation. The researcher wanted to know, is it basic research or applied research? Have here applied? Any other answer? Mag-survey na lang tayo. Ano sa tingin niyo ang tama? So let me repeat the situation. The researcher wanted to know if, the effect of computer usage or prolonged computer usage or usage of electronic device on the academic performance of students. Is it basic or applied? Isa lang yung answer? Paano naman yung iba? Walang answer. Try din kayo dyan. You have basic, applied, basic, basic. So the correct answer is basic. Kasi basic. I mean, the goal of the researcher, what's the goal of the researcher? Ano yung gusto niyang mangyari after conducting the research? Diba, the researcher wanted to know. Ayun na yung clue. The researcher wanted to know. Okay, let's try another example. How about the world is currently experiencing a global pandemic. Pandemic has affected the lives of many people. Many of us or our parents have lost their livelihood, some have lost their lives, or some are severely ill due to this menace that is affecting our society today. Therefore, scientists all over the world, in order to resolve this problem, are racing against time so that they would be able to formulate cost-efficient and effective vaccine that will put an end to this problem once and for all. What kind of research is this? Ayun na, applied research. Very good, dear students. Now let's proceed with our short activity. Okay. Similar to our drill earlier, I will read to you, I will give you a situation. You have here a situation, and you will try to find out if this research is basic or is it applied. Okay, are you ready? It is a common belief that students with good grades also become more productive at work. Kaya nga sinasabi sa atin na mag-aral ka ng mabuti para magkaroon ka ng magandang trabaho, di ba? So that's a common belief. Now this study aims to verify this claim by correlating GPA and work performance of the respondents. Let's say teachers. The researcher correlates the grade point average of teachers. Meron yan sa 201 file nila. And the work performance of teachers. Also present in their ratings. What type of research is this? Basic or applied? Basic research or applied research? Mamili tayo ng volunteer. How about Tomas Militante? What do you think? Applied? Hmm. Can you explain why you say it's applied? Just a short explanation. Or malakas ang kutob ko na applied ito, sir. Ganon ba? Okay, thank you, Tomas Militante, for your answer. How about malakas na yung kutob niyo? Joel Marie Zate, what do you think? Is it basic or applied? Miss Zate, what do you think? Alright, she said applied. What do you think? I mean, why do you think it's applied? You may use your microphone if you would like to answer. But it's applied research. Right, let's check your answer. Sino kaya ang tama? Pareha silang applied, no? Uy, mali yung answer. The clue is already stated in the situation. The researcher aims to verify. Ano? If they want to find answer to questions, or if they are curious about something, ano yan? Basic research. Ito kasi types of research according to goal. So you find what does the researcher aim to achieve. Ano yung gusto nilang mangyari sa research nila? What's their goal in conducting the research? Why did they conduct research? So let's proceed to the next. Here, a farmer is experiencing a poor harvest. Are you familiar with this? We used this situation in the previous lesson. His concerned neighbor suggests that he use compost to improve the yield of his crops. The farmer heeds their advice but prudently uses a small plot of land at first to check whether their suggestions are correct. Question: is it basic research or is it applied research? Hmm. Applied, 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 applied. Okay. Tingnan natin kung tama ang inyong kasagutan. Boy, correct. Very good. Applied because it affects the farmer's crops. So the goal of the researcher to resolve this problem. What's his problem? The yield of his crops is poor. In order to resolve the problem, the researcher conducted research. Okay, very good, grade 8 Mendel. Here we are again. The IATF prohibits back riding on motorcycles except if there is a safety barrier installed. This rule, however, is unwelcome to the riding public due to claims that it might cause accidents rather than serve as protection. The Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers conducted a study regarding this matter and warns the government that the safety barriers interfere with the harmonious aerodynamics and might indeed cause accidents. So the question is, in this scenario, what type of research did the Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers conduct? So unanimous decision kayo na applied research, ha? Let's see. Are you ready to find out the answer? Oy, mali. Why do you think the answer is basic research? It is because the researchers, the Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, wanted to know if the safety barriers is safe for use or is it unsafe for use. They wanted to know. Diba? Did you get the point? They wanted to know if it is safe or is it unsafe. So I hope you understood why it's basic research. Right. Next question. The grades of the students of the STU program of General Santos City High School are declining recently. Many of the teachers suspect that it is caused by the students' increased usage of cellular devices, especially the playing of mobile legends. It interferes with their proper sleep and rest periods. In order to test this speculation, the STE teachers recommended the parents to strictly monitor their children when it is time to sleep to ensure that they are rested. Noticeable improvements were seen in the next grading period. Okay, basic or applied? Puro na kayo applied ha. Let's test if it's the correct answer. Unanimous decision na naman sila. Yeah, tingnan natin. Very good. May I call on a volunteer to explain bakit kaya applied research? How about Leah James, put the door? Why do you think it is applied research? Mr. Pudador, kindly answer the question. The STE teachers recommended. Medyo, kumbaga sa Marco, tagilid ang ating sagot. Hanap tayo ng ibang answer. Sige daw, Silent Dayupay, kindly elaborate your answer. Why do you think it is applied? Sabi to solve problems. So, The researchers aim to solve the problem about the grades of the STE students. Yes, that's the correct explanation. Bruh, it hugely affects the learning system of the students. They're curious. Yes, it's direct. Okay. Again, next problem. How about this? The effects of global warming have become very deadly in the recent years. Because of this, scientists all over the world are racing to find a new energy source that is clean, safe, and is renewable. Hopefully, the answer will be found sooner rather than later, as climate change will only worsen with the passage of time. Basic or applied? A basic. Hmm. Sige, tingnan natin. Yes, it's basic. It is basic because they just wanted to discover something new. They want to find a new energy source. Well, the line that is distinguishing basic from applied research is not clear cut. Some studies are in the gray zone. Kasi maaaring yung study, its purpose is to discover, but you can apply it directly into real life situation. Therefore, the solution here is if you can manage to explain, then that would be the correct answer. Let's proceed to the last situation. Yeah. One of the many still unanswered science questions is how did life begin on Earth? The generally accepted theory on how the Earth was formed is a very fiery and gruesome process that would make life on early planet Earth very difficult. This leads us to the question, how did life begin on Earth? Current scientific data suggests that the earliest life forms were the most primitive single-celled organisms. Then again, what are the origins of those cells? A lot of attempts were made to answer this question, making significant progress. Walang S. But there is still no answer that would fully satisfy the scrutiny of the scientific community. So your answers, basic, basic, I'm not sure. Basic, basic. Sige, applied ako. Kasi basic kayo eh. The correct answer is basic research. Because they wanted to know how did life begin on Earth. Basic because they are curious and they want to know the answer. Right, so that's it for our activity. Now you see the cycle of basic and applied research. In the figure, you can see that basic research feeds applied research and applied research feeds basic research. Let me show you an example. Hmm. Let's say World War II na lang. One of the most popular examples. Albert Einstein and the rest of the scientists conducted basic research on nuclear theory, radioactive theory, and radioactive decay, etc. So that is basic research. Paano naging applied research yung findings nila? Their findings stated that uranium is a viable energy source. And scientists now tested if this element could be used as a weapon. Applied research na siya. Because they applied what they have found out or what they have discovered in basic research. Now, how did applied research feed basic research? After proving that the atomic bomb is an effective weapon, it goes back to basic research because it leads to the question, how are we going to make this weapon stronger, more powerful, more potent, and more dangerous? Balik na naman sa basic research. Okay, how about another example? Let's say the researcher conducted a phytochemical analysis on malunggay. So the researcher wanted to know the nutrients or the components of malunggay. Basic research. They wanted to know. Applied research, they applied their knowledge in basic research. Let's say malunggay has antibacterial properties as revealed in their phytochemical analysis. They wanted to apply this finding in the real world in order to address uh, areas that are far from the cities. Wala silang mga gamot doon. So, in order to treat their wounds, is it possible to use malunggay? Applied research. And after this, it will feed back to basic research. It's how to refine, to make it more potent, to make it more powerful. Balik na naman sa basic research. So that's the cycle. Basic research feeds applied research. And applied research feeds basic research. So assignment based on the SLM. Do you already have your modules for week 2? One of the tasks required is to collect research titles with the abstract for basic and applied research. Just collect the researchers and we will study it in the future. So summary, basic research refers to studies that aim to discover new information. Applied research refers to studies that aim to solve problems that affect the society. Basic research builds the foundation for applied research. Applied research builds the foundation for basic research. Right, let's proceed to our assessment. I will enter the link here in our chat box. Just wait for a few moments. This can to open because of pinagsasabi nito.
Okay.
Alright, so I have posted the link for your online assessment. So click the link, then answer the assignment. I mean the online assessment here in the chat box. So that would be it for our discussion. Once again, thank you for listening and sorry for the delay caused by myself in our schedule. And as always, stay safe, dear students, and have a good day. Have a happy learning experience.